Drona organized a grand public test to show the skills of the princes in arms and archery. They built a special stadium for the event, with seats of honor for King Dhritarashtra and Queen Gandhari, as well as for all the nobles led by Bhisma. Women of the royal family, like Kunti, were seated in special areas. The event drew huge crowds. The arrival of the king and queen was announced with conch shells blowing and ceremonial chants by the heralds, who praised the royal family. Bhisma's arrival was also announced with cheers from the crowd. When the princes entered the arena, the atmosphere was filled with the sounds of bugles and traditional military music. Drona made a grand entrance to enthusiastic applause and spoke with calm authority. "Today is a historic day for you, princes. Both royalty and commoners are here to watch your skills. I hope you live up to the great expectations set by your Pitamaha, Bhisma, the legendary warrior who defeated Parasurama and vowed lifelong celibacy. Show your talents and impress your friends and disappoint your enemies." The event began with an exciting mace battle, or Gadayuddha, between Duryodhana and Bhima. It was a thrilling sight for the spectators. Bhima's strength was unmatched, while Duryodhana's skill kept him unbeaten. As both were eager for a real fight, Drona, who was also the referee, ended the match. Many other displays followed, delighting the audience. One of the highlights was the mechanical bird, a device perched on top of a tree. Contestants had 3 chances to shoot it down. Yudhishthir was the first to try. Drona pointed to the tree and asked, "What do you see?" Yudhishthir, who was more focused on his sense of propriety than archery, replied, "I'm not sure if I see everything you mentioned, but I clearly see my own limitations." Drona congratulated Yudhishthir for his honest acknowledgement of his abilities. Next up was Duryodhana. He walked into the arena with a proud stance and bowed respectfully to Drona. Drona asked him the same question he had asked Yudhishthir. Duryodhana confidently replied, "Sir, I can see everything clearly." Drona pressed him, "Can you see the branches and leaves clearly?" Duryodhana insisted, "Yes, I see the branches, leaves, and even the flowering vines around the tree. My eyesight is perfect." Drona nodded and told Duryodhana there was no need for him to attempt the task. Duryodhana left the arena, pleased with himself for avoiding any real challenge. Next, Bhima entered the arena, not carrying a bow or arrows, moving like a powerful, untamed elephant. Drona asked him the same question and wondered why he didn't have his equipment. Bhima answered, "Sir, I don't think it's right to use my strength on a small bird. Instead, if you let me, I could pull down the entire tree, roots and all. I want to show my strength." Bhima's bold comment lightened the mood, and everyone laughed heartily. Drona then told Bhima to take his seat, acknowledging that his strength was already well known. The final contestant was Arjuna. He entered the arena with his bow and quiver and bowed respectfully to Drona. Drona asked him the same question. Arjuna replied, "Sir, I see nothing but the bird." Drona pressed, "Can't you see the branches and leaves?" Arjuna firmly said, "No, only the bird. Please give me the order to shoot." Drona immediately gave the command, and Arjuna shot the bird down with a single arrow. The crowd erupted in applause, giving Arjuna a standing ovation for his impressive skill. With pride, Drona declared, "No one in the 3 worlds matches Arjuna's unmatched archery skills." The crowd roared in agreement. Just as the cheering began to settle, a new archer emerged from the crowd. This stranger, with a confident stride and commanding presence, challenged Drona. "Great Brahmin," he said, "you may praise your student privately, but there are people here in Hastinapura who can surpass him." Drona, annoyed by the stranger's boldness, responded, "Bragging is the language of frauds. Show me if you can bring down the mechanical bird." The stranger accepted the challenge and stepped into the arena with his bow and a single arrow. As Drona adjusted the mechanical bird, the crowd murmured in excitement. Some said, The stranger will soon be disappointed, while others noted, "Look at his confident demeanor and brilliant appearance, he must be skilled."